Hi guys, thank you for watching. My name's Debbie if you don't know me, and in today's video we're going to be playing with the Warrior 3 from JUVIA'S. I've had this palette for a month or so, not touched it at all. I don't swatch my palettes, so it's going to be first impressions for me and a little bit of a tutorial. And the reason I picked it up is because I wanted to try the blue shades, well, this one's grey I suppose, but the two shimmers in it. So I've decided I want to do a look with the bottom row and probably pulling in the purple, maybe the pink, so more in these sort of zones today. I tend to do a lot of warm toned and red looks, and I just wanted to stick in those sort of zones today. I've primed my eyes as I normally do with the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I've not set it, and I'm going to go straight in with quite a deep shade, so in with the purple, which is called Candice. I've got a Morphe E17 and I'm going to concentrate that pigment in my outer V and then blend it inwards. Wow, for a purple that is going on super nice. Purples can be so hit and miss, can't they? That's quite a warm toned purple, and just wow, check out the pigment on that. I really do love JUVIA'S eyeshadows. You can't beat them for quality and for price. I picked this up in the sale on the JUVIA'S website for $12, so that's amazing. Cheaper than pretty much anything at the drugstore and so good. And the shipping for JUVIA'S from the website in America is so quick. It was almost too quick. I was away on holiday and I ordered it thinking it'll come when I come back, and it was at my house or my neighbour's house because they took it in for me in like 3 days, so it's incredibly fast. I'm aware that's looking crazy. I'm just going to bring that in a bit now into my crease. I've just got a different brush for that. I've got the E18, but it doesn't really matter which one. I just wanted to go for a bit more denser brush because I don't want this to go all the way across my crease, but a bit smaller brush. Going for a bit more of a rounded shape than I normally do. I've got no pigment on this brush at all. I'm just using the pigment that I've already laid down. Now I'm going back in with the original brush and just using the pigment that was still on that brush, which is quite a considerable amount. I'm just carrying on bringing that in. I just didn't want it to go too crazy, so I'm taking it one step at a time. I only want to go to about halfway across my crease because I want to put something else in the inner part. Got a bit of patchiness there in the outer corner, so I'm just trying to sort that out. It hasn't happened on the other eye, so I think it's me. My eyes are quite deep set back and I sometimes have that problem just in that little corner there. It skips the pigment. Morphe M506, I'm just going to just blend around this. In fact, I might use a bit of the pink shade, so Fanty, I think you might say that, this one. Oh, that's a pretty shade as well. And for the inner part of my crease, I'm going in with Gola and a Morphe 321. I'm liking this brush because it's like a bullet shape, so it's quite precise. It's still a little bit fluffy as well. Some of that shadow is transferred onto my lid, but it won't matter because I'm going to be putting a shimmer there. So I'm just taking that into the inner part of my crease, as you can see, and then just blending it with that purple, just where it meets that purple, just in the centre of my crease. That purple is a beautiful shade. I nearly didn't pick this palette up because I thought another rainbow palette isn't really what I need in my life, but I'm really glad I did. This blue, really, really pretty. I'm not normally a blue fan as such. Like, I wear blue, but it's not normally a colour that I go, wow, I really like that blue, but no, I really like this. I'm just dipping very lightly into that purple just to help with the blend on the centre of the crease there. Using very, very light pressure, so I'm not dragging the skin at all, just trying to get a blend between the two, which is always a struggle for me, but we're persevering, because that's what makeup is all about, isn't it? It's practice and experimentation and seeing what happens. I'm just literally going backwards and forwards with the blue and the purple until I'm happy with the blend I'm getting. Or as happy as I can ever be, because I'm never entirely happy with my blending. I'm just going to re-intensify this purple, because when we first put it down I thought it looked ultra pigmented, and now I'm looking at it now I don't think it does. So whether it's faded or whether I've just blended too much of it away, I don't know. I'm going to go in with the Conceal and Define concealer and create a half cut crease with that, with my cut crease brush from Sigma. And I just want to go just slightly above my natural, well, quite a bit above as it seems, but above my natural crease. Okay, so that's the cut crease on, sort of even. I always go a bit higher with this eye, I don't know why I do that, but okay, so next I'm going to go in with Conga in the outer part of my lids and Karamba in the inner part. That's a beautiful shade. It's a lot more blue than it looks in the pan. In the pan it looks kind of grey, and I think on your eyes it looks a lot more blue. I'm going to use the same brush. This one's the S4 by Kaleidos. Just going to flip it over and then go into the Congo shade, so the deeper bit. Oh wow. Now that is a stunning blue. Reminds me a little bit of the tones of the blue in the Astro Pink palette by Kaleidos, but not as sparkly as that one, but very similar in tone. Just gonna smush a bit more of that Candice shade, the purple that we started with, just over that outer corner, just to fade in that blue shimmer just a tad. For my lower lash line I'm going to go in with Urban Decay's Lust, taking that in my waterline and on my lower lash line. It's a different tone of purple, but I don't have a pinky purple liner, so hopefully make this work. And then on the outer part I'm just going to carry on with that Candice shade and just bring that down. And then for the inner part, going in with the Blue Matte Gola, just to fill in this little area here. Pretty much trying to echo on the lower lash line what I've done on the top, so blending those two shades together in the centre. Now, as there isn't an inner corner highlight shade in the palette, I'm going to use one of the Space Age highlighters from Kaleidos. So this one's in the shade Skywalker. I'm just going to spray that with Fix Plus. And that's really pretty as an inner corner. It's the highlight I'm wearing on my face as well. I've blended it in quite a bit. I don't really want to see it from Space Highlighter look today because I'm going to work. So you can, I mean, you can probably see it on my skin, but you can get it to be super blinding. Beautiful coloured highlight. Okay, so I'm going to hop off camera just for a trace of liner on my upper lash line, mascara and a lip, and I'll be right back with you. Okay guys, so here's the finished look. I decided to go a little bit extra, as if this colour combo wasn't extra enough already, but I put a little bit of Stila Glitter and Glow just on the outline of the cut crease there, because I didn't feel you could see that it was a cut crease. It just highlighted it a little bit. In retrospect, I think I could have taken a darker colour, perhaps pulled the purple here so that you could see the distinction, but I still kind of like how it looks. And I've paired it with an Anastasia liquid lip. I wanted a sort of rosy colour for this one because I think we've got quite a lot of blue, a lot of purple going on. I didn't want either of those shades. I decided to go with like a pinky nude. So this one's Dusty Rose. So my thoughts on the palette then. When I first laid down that Candice shade, I thought it was super pigmented. as I blended it, it sort of got a bit patchy and it seems to have sort of faded. I don't know if you can see or not, but it's faded a little bit in the corners. It's a bit patchy. I think it might have been how I applied it. I'm going to play with that some more. Purples are always tricky in my opinion. It's a beautiful, beautiful colour, but it's sort of got some sheer kind of patches in it. So yeah, I need to probably pack that over different bases, play with that a bit more. But just to warn you, purples are like that, I think, but had a little bit of trouble with that. The grey shade in the palette, or that looks grey, so the shade Caramba, is a lot more blue in tone than it looks, but it is super gorgeous. That shade Congo is stunning. I wish I'd have put that more of a focus in the look. I've only got it like in the centre of my lips, but I really, really like that. The blue though, I was the most impressed with, which I thought a powdery blue, I'm not going to be that excited about that, but it really is a gorgeous pastel pigmented blue. It's really lovely. So obviously I've not used any of the shades, or used the pink just as a blending out shade. Haven't really got anything good or bad to say about that. It's just a pale pink and it worked really well for the purpose that I was using it for. I've not tried obviously the other shades in the palette, but I will do very soon. But just wanted to play a little bit more in the blues and purple zones today. So yeah, so I always enjoy JUVIA'S palettes and I think they're a bargain for the price. I love the artwork as well. That's really stunning on this palette. They always kill it with that, but this one's particularly beautiful, I think. Hope you liked the look. If you did and you enjoyed the video, then please hit the like button and comment down below if you picked up this palette and what you think of it. But that brings us to the end of the video, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a lovely day or night wherever you are, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.